Welcome to the Sociology Tutor channel. In this video I'm going to explain the difference between modern society and postmodern society. This is essential knowledge for A-level sociology students because lots of the questions in the exam will refer to postmodern society. You need to have a sound knowledge of what postmodern society is all about. Let's get started.
Modernity or modern society refers to the period from 1650 to the 1960s. Now these dates may vary depending on the sociologist's viewpoint. We need a sound knowledge of the features of modern society because postmodernists believe these features no longer accurately describe or explain society today.
Modern society can be characterised by its stability and predictability. If we take, family life and society generally, there weren't many huge changes. People lived in nuclear families. There wasn't a great amount of cultural diversity. There wasn't a significant change in the way people worked. The majority of people working in factories. So modern society was very predictable. People had a job for life, they had a relationship for life, and as we said, the nuclear family was dominant. There were no same-sex couples, people didn't cohabitate in great numbers at all.
I use a puppet on a string to visualise modern society because in modern societies, individuals' identities and choices were strongly shaped by the social structure. What we mean by that is class, gender and ethnicity all strongly shaped and limited people's behaviour. We were like puppets on a string with very little choice. Postmodernists believe modernity ended in roughly the 1960s and that society fundamentally changed. Post means after something. So postmodernity means after modernity. Postmodernists believe the features we use to explain modernity no longer apply and that we now live in a new, completely different type of society called a postmodern society.
So postmodernists argue society has become fragmented. Fragmented just means broken up. Imagine smashing a mirror, it would go into many different pieces. And that's how they see sort of society and culture. There is no single culture in society. There's many cultures. We've got wide cultural diversity.
One of the causes of the increase in diversity is globalization, which is a key feature of postmodernity. Globalization refers to the increasing interconnectedness of people and cultures across the world. Globalization has two main causes. The first one is cheap and efficient travel, and the second one is technology. People are communicating with and interacting with people from other cultures on a frequent basis. Some sociologists describe this as people living in a global village where we can contact people very easily from any part of the world. Globalization undermines traditional norms and values and gives individuals much greater choice. They don't have to go with the traditional norms and values of their culture or place. They can explore a wide range of options.
What's gone along with that is also rapid technological developments from the 1970s onwards. Digital TV, obviously the internet, smartphones, etc. We can just see this rapid change in society based on technological change. What people now experience is an incredible range of choice, a huge amount of choice really in every aspect of their life. So traditional norms and values, they're gone. Traditional expectations around class, gender and ethnicity, they no longer apply. From a postmodern perspective, we're free from all of that and individuals have huge amounts of choice. What that also does though is create incredible levels of uncertainty because people aren't necessarily having a path laid out for them about how to lead their life. They have to make their own decisions. Easiest evaluation you can make and a major criticism, really hammer it home in your essays, is postmodernists argue we are now free from social structures such as class, gender, ethnicity, tradition. Those things are no longer binding and shaping our lives. This is completely false. Clearly it may have reduced, but the idea we're completely free from it is false, and we know that just by looking at the patterns that exist around class, gender and ethnicity. So for example, working class people are less likely to marry. Marriage rates are much higher amongst people from an Asian ethnic background. So there are clear patterns. This idea that we're free is simply false.